Vulfar are dead. The leftover Federation is going to die in a moment. And we'll have cleared up all the aggression. So now I just gotta start assembling for the Master Fleet, which is pretty soon gonna be coming this way. That we can guarantee. But can I pull back the fleet up here, and will it actually be able to make it in time to be of use? Probably not, if I were to guess. Because the Raleigh's efforts are pretty much focused on my asteroid belt. What is it? Almery? Yeah, Almery. So I will have a... Don't think I have to worry too much about defending it, but you never know when their next push is going to be. Because they can throw a good number of ships in. And building an actual starbase is going to take a little bit of time, so... I think I can start moving out now. I just gotta keep a couple of ships back. So the Venom sprayers can stay. And I think everything else can make their way. Except maybe a Horde. Well, really, I should have just selected everything else. Huh. Okay, so that didn't work out as I would have liked. I was hoping to separate them and it did not work out. There, that's a little bit better. And start moving the ship up to Reese's and into the subspace projector. And from there, move on out. Auto, we already know that's dead. So, the Pulp want to trade. I'm okay with this. Although again, they're trying to trade medium for me, so... They're trying to get the better end of this deal. It's safe to say. Is there anything I can get off on besides that? Transphasic warp sounds promising, because I'm gonna need that, but how much is that? A little over 11k. So, it does not seem likely, but again, I have power armor which I could utilize. So anything else I could throw in there? I don't want to give them hard shields, although I think I would be okay with that otherwise, to an extent. We got Arco Colonizer. Do I want high? Well, I can get high gravity adaptation too. So in the end, I think that might do better, and then I can get Transphasic Warp. Not to mention that'll be a simple 1-1 trade, so tolerance will still be good there otherwise. And they want my supercomputer, so more trades always nice if it has something to trade me. Which is gonna make it a little difficult to do. There's an interesting thought. Just take the artifacts there to kind of boost up my research even further. I like that idea. But what else can I get off of? Maybe trade. Maybe not medium trade, but small trade might do. Oops, I ended up getting... What did I end up getting rid of? Oh, defensive flares. Not that that's really a big deal. Okay, there we go. I was getting a little confused there what was happening to my list. So they get the better end of the deal unless I want to give them something less valuable. Huh. Prefab citizens. I could give them something, but I'll stick with the planetary supercomputer because they are kind of behind on tech anyway. So defensive players are not a big deal, but we finally got the high G adaptation, which I am okay with. In Blader, we got secured with these frigates. Perfect, managed to catch them. And if I remember correctly, they did not have any weapons, so auto it. Auto it. We did take damage from something because I see my speed reduced. Damn it. That's what I get for autoing. And here's the Master Fleet. So how many assault frigates? We got Exterminator I saw, 2 Assaults. Okay, 2 Exterminators and like 4 Assaults maybe. So that sounds about right. Although how... This is gonna be tough. Trying to beat the Exterminators. Because what are those Exterminators armed with again? Huh. The Exterminators aren't as bad as I thought they'd be. They're just gauze cans and mass drivers. But they are very mobile, needless to say, especially with that Quantanium armor. But the damage potential isn't as great as I thought it would be. And the Master Fleet, or the Assault Frigates, are just antimatter torpedoes that I can shoot down, but I don't think the consorts are potent enough to do that for me. And advanced ECM to kind of make it harder to hit. Let me just check something here. So 65 turn. So how fast is my Hercules? Can it actually kind of circle around that thing? Make it hard, make it impossible for it to hit? Actually, no, it's not. So I'm gonna be in for a bit of a fight, needless to say. Especially with my ships all damaged up. So I gotta group everything together and hope that can give me the firepower I need. Because my ships are pretty potent, they just don't have the best weaponry. And the escort frigates are pretty much pointless. Because, yeah, their EMP torpedoes are useless until the shields are down. And if I learn anything, as soon as my shields are down, I'm pretty much dead anyway, so that is not a big threat. So, effectively half their fleet is not an issue. These assault frigates will be very easy kills, because I arguably got more shields than them. Hell, even my horn... Yeah, my horns have easily double the shield capacity of them. Those exterminators might be a threat. Don't think I'm too worried otherwise. And we got Vulfar trying to colonize this system here. Am I able to stop that? And I heavily outrun that Master Fleet too, so those consorts should be perfectly fine, I'm hoping. So what's my plan? Just keep building as usual. Try and get some Hercules Beetles, an extra 1 or 2. So we'll see. Lewis can't really do much. We already decided that, so I can have it try to build some stations, but if it was anything like that, Federation fleet is not going to do a whole lot. So I don't know what else I can do for that population there. There's my homeworld 1, so that can build some fleets. I think it builds us a couple of drone ships, so we'll build a few more. And actually I can get the atmospheric filters, Jesus. And we can try to boost up the production that way. Resist belt, obviously we can have it keep building my the core of my fleet there, because it's got the XP bonus to do it. It's gonna take a while to build these beetles though now. What is Reese's belt at anyway? 88. How much it has reduced? Oh, the tax. So any way to boost that further will be welcome. Especially if I can reduce the tax some, that certainly doesn't help either. And finally, Let's hope we can avoid this master fleet some. I want to just auto that, so no damage, so we're safe there. Blader is, well, they're not even going to go for Blader, so that's not an issue. Heh, that's cute. 2 frigates are going to attack my cruiser here. It is low on fuel, so I need to be careful about moving it. So can I get everything together in time? So yeah, they choose to fight me there. I'll take it on without an issue. I know it's going to do some kind of damage there if I were to auto it, so I'm just going to let it go and then just admire the fireworks. Since this ship was kind of designed to deal with these corvettes, so I am not worried. I don't even know what rank it is there, but just demolished that one there because of its lack of engines, so geez. Nice and easy. Like I said, not an issue at all. One thing I didn't even check, did those Master Fleet actually have ion engines? I should have checked. Because that is a lot of turning speed for a ship that size. And I don't think it should have that kind of speed. I know it has all the armor, that's a lightweight. But you think that would still weigh it down more than like weaponry and that. Ooh, private shipyards on Ratfield, so that will be a nice boost. Although, once I get the pollution stuff all set up, then it'll be good. Let's see, 9 tons. So yeah. So yeah, the Quantanium is pretty much as light as the Gauss cannon for all that armor it has. Jesus. That is potent to say the least. And they are fusion engines. Wow. It's probably because there's so many engines it makes it so turnable. But it only has a canopy shield, which I should not have a problem breaching through. The one thing I realized about this massive fleet is that they only have like single shield of some kind on their ships, and then the rest is basically their armor. If they have any armor at all. Try and bait the Master Fleet over, because I would love to kill them. Don't deny me that, you stupid fleet. Come over this way. Oh, there's the ground troops again. Just want to make sure I'm not bugged out. I don't see anything highlighted green, so who knows what that means. Okay, I do have control of my bugs, so I'm perfectly safe this time. Oops, accidentally moved him a little bit more than needed, since he had to go sideways. The hill kind of threw me off a little bit there, so I took one extra move than I would have liked. That's not an issue at all. This will be nice and simple. Whoops. I did not want that misclick either. Again, the hill's probably throwing me off. Yeah, it's a little tricky to get that top bug there, considering its placement, how the hill works. And these guys with the rockets should probably hang in the back a little bit. Alright, time to light them up. There's 3 there, so I could easily hit them. This is gonna hurt. That hurt a lot. And Serena just died. Just for 2 rockets. Now, time to clean up the mess. Oh, too far, damn it. Or too close even. I probably shouldn't have gotten so close. Now that I think of it there, because I don't think of enough. If I can get the rocket off, maybe I can. So, 2 hexes is enough. Good night there, Raleigh. Come back and visit another time. Because you're going to be waiting a while before you get this planet. Although, to be fair, the next time I run into a massive fleet that I can't really stop, I should probably... We'll just let them take the planets just for the sake of the video. Because otherwise, we're going to get nowhere, and the fleets are just going to bug out and not really accomplish anything. So that's Alpha Belt, I don't care about that. I'm going to lose a couple of my freighters, but that is fine. Because the fleet should be ready by then to intercept them. This is Alpha Belt here. What do I want to get for it? Oh, maybe only Colonial Police for morale. Because, yeah, their morale could be better. Just a little bit. It's only taxes that are hurting them right now, and they actually are pretty productive right now. Seems it's rich and all there, so that actually would be good to start building up my fleet too. To an extent. So I gotta keep that in mind. Is there anything left before I decide? Well, I can get the espionage center to kinda keep the spies out. And come to think of it, I need to get more spies. Because they are starting to steal my tech for whatever reason. I guess my spies aren't enough. Not to mention, I think they have like countless spies in my base right now. Nope. We know how this is gonna end. So I'm not even gonna bother. So I am at the very least in the way of the rift. I'm gonna lose a lot of freighters, but I can rebuild that. That's not an issue at all. The Trinity B is done building, so what did I have it build? I honestly can't remember. I do not remember at all. Maybe I'll have it build in our Hercules Beetle. Ooh, it actually finished my Hercules Beetle. Perfect. So how are we looking there? We got 4 battleships, 20 cruisers, so... And I already got 1, maybe 2 Hercules Beetles already in production, so... This almost seems like the time to get a new type of battleship. That's what I'm thinking. Who am I kidding? Let's get right at it right now. It's gonna be its own separate episode, I think. That's the hope, anyway. Because we already got like 5 Hercules Beetles once they're all finished, so let's try and make a brand new one.